Alrighty. Good morning, everybody. This is Annette with Annette S. Pierce's Homestead of Ohio. Bad news. I lost the sickly sweet yellow bell pepper plant last night. It was dead this morning. I was like, that's it. I gave it a good funeral. I threw it and the container away because I think that, sorry for the lighting, it's very terrible in here. Anyway, I think what happened was that it had a fungus that came with the pepper plant, because it, for just two of them, being one in each of the seed starters, I think it had some type of fungus that, like I said, that came with it, and that's how the I didn't want to plant no other plant in the container that I planted it in, all because of that fungus could probably kill whatever. If I would have had planted another plant in that same container, that fungus is still inside that container or that soil. I didn't want to take the risk of losing any other plant or seeds. So I did the right thing by just tossing it, the whole complete container, in the trash. And I still have my one lonely pepper plant out there. So I'm not upset. Whoops, I dropped the camera. Sorry about that. I'm not upset about it because I know I still have one pepper plant still left. And I know that it's doing really well. I set my little tomato and all of its buddies back outside in the sunshine because I don't think that this grow light that my neighbor had that she let me borrow wasn't doing the job. So I think this is just a regular lamp. So I'm just going to invest a what they call a grow light bulb. I'm gonna get it from eBay, and then I'm going to go get a lamp to put it in, which the lamp itself isn't going to be very much, so I'm going to have that for next year, or this winter, because I'm going to grow, put me like a little greenhouse, like on my table right here, with the lamp on the seeds, if I can keep this guy right here out of it. Get right. Never fails with him. Oh yeah, let me show you something really cool that I made when I first got up this morning. Let me take you home and show you. cool is that? That is awesome. How cool is that? I made that this morning. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. That just was off the top of my head this morning. And I thought, well, I just might as well do a little creative thing this morning. That's what I did. Wow. You can see on camera how long my hair is. Ding. I love my hair. My sister says, why is your scalp so pink? I say, well, it's called taking care of your hair. And they said, well, we're jealous. I said, well, quit dyeing your hair. Quit perming your hair. And use Suave Essentials Wild Cherry Blossom shampoo and conditioner that's got vitamin E in it. Because that's what your hair needs a lot of its nutrition, just the same as our gardening plants. Because perming your hair, dyeing your hair, will kill your hair completely. Eventually kill your roots. That's why mine is so strong, is because I take care of my hair. And I told my sisters this. I said, quit dyeing your hair. Quit perming your hair, because all them chemicals and stuff will eventually destroy your roots. And your roots will become unhealthy, and all your hair will eventually fall out, and you'll be with a shiny, bald scalp. So, yeah. It actually is kind of a sad morning. A little bit of a sad morning. But, like I said before, some plants will grow, some plants won't, because they're either got a sickness to them, a fungus, just like my sweet bell pepper plant was dead this morning. And I'm not what you call really sad, because I know in the gardening field that sometimes you will lose some plants that has not grown because for some unknown reason that they won't grow or they will not produce. That's the way it is in the gardening field, guys. And that's how it was with me and my dad when I was still at home going to school. Yeah, so that's how it is in the gardening field, because it don't matter what you do to try to save a plant's life. You don't know how far gone it is until you see the results of it just kicking the bucket, just like my bell pepper did when I seen it dead this morning. And I was like, that's how it is in the gardening field. I still got the one and only bell pepper plant that's still healthy and growing. I can't wait. I just can't wait. My tomato plants that's in the South Wicking bucket is tremendously growing taller and more healthier. So I'm just going to leave them alone, which I have to probably water them probably Tuesday or Wednesday, because they still have a few more days of water left in the bottom of the coffee container. They are using that, the rest of that up. So, yeah, I'm probably going to have to water them in the next, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 days.